Welcome to Kids Adventure Club. Let the adventure begin.
The sky cracked open with a flash of ruby-red lightning. Somewhere deep within the enchanted orchard, a single strawberry glowed like a burning ember, pulsing with ancient magic. Far away, in the heart of the berry blossom kingdom, Princess Seraphina woke with a start. Her heart pounded as if it, too, had heard the call of the forbidden fruit. She leapt from her bed, her strawberry-red gown swirling around her. The air smelled sweet, too sweet. Something was wrong. "The magic is shifting," she whispered. For centuries her family had ruled the kingdom, blessed by the power of the eternal strawberry, a fruit so rare and powerful that it kept their lands forever fertile. But legend spoke of a second fruit, one hidden deep in the shadowed groves, locked away by the elders long ago. A fruit that could either save the kingdom or destroy it, and tonight it had awakened. The Forbidden Quest. Before the sun could rise, Seraphina donned her cloak woven from strawberry leaves, fastened a dagger of crystallized berry sap to her belt, and slipped into the night. She had to find the fruit before anyone else did, before it fell into the wrong hands. Through fields of golden wheat and forests of whispering vines, she raced toward the shadowed groves. But as she neared the orchard's edge, the wind howled, and the trees bent back, revealing a figure cloaked in darkness. It was Lord Malagar, the banished sorcerer, his silver eyes gleaming with hunger. "You feel it too, don't you, princess?" His voice was like poisoned honey, the pulse of forgotten magic, the power of the lost strawberry. Seraphina tightened her grip on her dagger. "That fruit doesn't belong to you." Malagar chuckled. "Doesn't it? The elders feared its power, so they hid it away. But power is not meant to be hidden. It is meant to be wielded." With a flick of his wrist, vines shot from the ground, twisting toward her like hungry serpents. Seraphina dodged, rolling beneath their grasp. She reached into her satchel and pulled out a handful of strawberry dust, tossing it into the air. At once, the vines recoiled, hissing like angry spirits. "You underestimate me, Malagar." She took a step forward, her eyes glowing with the same fiery light that had called her from her dreams. "I was born from the heart of the orchard. The magic is in my blood." The awakening of the fruit. Suddenly the ground trembled. The enchanted orchard shuddered to life, its branches twisting and parting to reveal a floating crimson fruit, glowing like a miniature sun. It pulsed once, twice, then burst into a swirl of light. Seraphina and Malagar shielded their eyes as the magic washed over them. When she looked again, the fruit was gone, but Seraphina felt its warmth inside her. The power had chosen her, flowing through her veins like golden nectar. Malagar snarled, realizing he had lost. With a swirl of shadows, he disappeared into the night, his parting words echoing in the wind. "This is not over, princess." Seraphina stood tall, her heart steady. She had set out to find the forbidden fruit. Instead, she had become it. And now, she was no longer just the strawberry princess. She was the guardian of the orchard, the keeper of an ancient magic, and the only one who could protect the kingdom. The night sky was painted with a radiant crimson glow. Beneath the moon's pale light, the shadows of frost-covered trees stretched long, as if they too wished to witness this extraordinary event. Seraphina no longer held an ordinary power. She had become magic itself. As she opened her palms, a soft, luminous energy flowed out, dancing in the air. With every touch, flowers bloomed. With every step, seeds buried deep in the earth began to sprout. But with this magic came danger. "This power is not meant for mortals." A deep, resonating voice echoed through the forest. Seraphina lifted her head and saw it, a massive, serpentine figure slithering through the darkened trees. The Bloodvine Serpent. Its entire body was woven from thorny vines and crimson thistles, its eyes glowing like molten gold. With every breath, it exhaled a mixture of rose petals and venomous black thorns. "If you are the rightful wielder of this power, prove it," the serpent hissed, "or lose it forever." The ground trembled, the frost-laced trees shuddered. Suddenly, glowing crimson symbols emerged in the air around Seraphina, forming an ancient sigil. From beneath the earth, twisting black vines erupted, their thorns gleaming with an eerie blue light. The air crackled with an ancient force, and the serpent coiled tighter, watching, waiting. Seraphina took a deep breath. The power of the forbidden strawberry pulsed through her veins. If this was a test, she would not fail. The frozen earth trembled beneath Seraphina's feet as a deafening rumble shattered the silence. Without warning, the ground burst open, and from the jagged fissures, black vines erupted, twisting, pulsing with eerie blue light, their thorns gleaming like shards of ice. The air crackled with untamed magic, thick with an ancient power that had long slumbered beneath the frost. Seraphina's emerald eyes burned with determination as she leaped back, her massive strawberry-woven wings unfurling in a brilliant display of crimson and gold. The frost on their edges shimmered, catching the glow of the rising vines. Her gown, a living tapestry of glistening strawberries and golden vines, clung to her form like nature's own armor, its magic pulsing with each beat of her heart. Opposite her, the Bloodvine serpent coiled, its molten gold eyes narrowing as it hissed. Its massive body, woven from thorn-covered vines and crimson thistles, pulsed with a dark energy. Every breath it took released a mixture of drifting rose petals and venomous black thorns. But even the serpent hesitated. Something darker had awoken. A howl of wind and magic tore through the forest as the vines lunged, not at the serpent, but at Seraphina. She lifted her hands, and instantly a crimson sigil flared into existence around her, ancient runes twisting through the air. The vines recoiled, as if sensing something even greater than themselves. Then they struck. The ground shook as the Bloodvine serpent lunged, not at Seraphina, but at the vines. Its fangs sank into the pulsing blue thorns, locking in a deadly battle of power and destruction. Ice shattered, trees groaned, and the wind howled as the two forces clashed. Seraphina landed on a jagged ice formation, breath misting in the cold air. The sigil still burned before her, whispering, guiding. The vines were not here for the serpent. They were not here for the forest. They were here for her. A voice, deep and ancient, echoed in the wind. This power is not meant for mortals. The words sent a chill through Seraphina's very soul. She knew that voice. It was older than the ice, older than the serpent. Kids who love their mom and dad, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.